Guys, welcome back to the channel. We hope you are enjoying the winter of golf, and today we're going to take a look at the new PXG 0311P Gen 6 iron, another iron from PXG. We're going to see if it stacks up to what they're saying being about ultra fast. I'm not so sure. So hey, if you like our channel, please hit that subscribe button, tell your golfing friends, and let's get in the bay and test this little beauty out. From bag appeal, I mean, that's going to look really, really sexy and quite cool in the bag, isn't it? So here we go, the PXG 0311P Gen 6 iron. It's just been released, not been out long. We have brought PXG into the family to fit in the last month or so. It's part of that kind of fitting process now. We're kind of thinking about the wood, but we put the iron in the mix as well with all our other brands. So what's so good about PXG? It's been around a long time. It started to kind of grow over the last few years, and quite often it's one of those brands for me that kind of can show some really good performance, but also cannot. I've always got frustrated that they constantly changed models and heads like going out of fashion, but they're saying that this is the iron now that, or one of their new series of irons that's going to stay in the mix for quite a while. So one of the big assets to this iron is that they've changed the variable face. So they've made it really thin, so thin that they say that this is the fastest iron they have ever produced. Now we're going to see that and going to get the numbers off Trackman soon, so I'm not so sure. The other thing they've done is they've made sure this iron is 5 times forged, so it's super soft. So I'm expecting to feel that this thing's like butter when it hits the golf ball. So hey, look, I'm not a big fan. I've never been a big fan of PXG. It's hard for me to kind of sit here, and I'm hoping that when I hit this iron on the bay, my mind's changed. So look, let's jump into the Trackman bay and let's get some numbers. So here we go, we're in the Trackman bay, we're ready to hit and get some numbers and hopefully get my mind and my opinion changed on this new generation iron. So PXG have put the X-Core 2 technology in this. It's an it's their material. It's extremely lightweight, which basically means they're allowed to move mass around in the head quite a lot. And one of the things they're able to do is make this a very high MOI iron. Well, why is that good? Well, it means it's forgiving. So for toe and heel strikes, that club's not maybe going to twist as much as if they didn't have that high MOI. So look, let's get some numbers. Let's have a check on Trackman and let's see how and whether I would ever be swayed to change into them. So PXG, what does it look like? Well, it's a very long head. So I'm going to show that straight away before I even hit this one. It's a very toe to heel, incredibly long when it sits behind the ball. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing yet. Let's. Oh, a little thin. We'll leave that one there, shall we? That was okay. It was okay. What have we got there? Sun's just in the eyes there. Okay, so it's pretty good. Carry 177 off that last iron. Land angle, it's pretty good for land angle. To be fair, some good numbers. Let's hit 3 or 4 more and let's just get some feedback on it. That sounded quite nice, didn't it? Well, in essence, I kind of get what they're saying about it being soft. It doesn't feel as soft as a Strixon or definitely the T150. I don't even think it feels as soft off the face as the T350, but that's personally the look of it. I'm struggling with, if I'm honest. I'm struggling with how bulbous this end is. I'm struggling how much how big the club head is, you know, and you know, for some that's going to feel that that is incredibly easy and it's going to give you an awful lot of confidence. But for me, it just looks like a shovel. It just looks like I don't really want to be not enjoying. From the back, I mean, from rack appeal, from bag appeal, that's going to look really, really sexy and quite cool in the bag, isn't it? But behind the ball, the 0311P is not the one for me, I'm afraid. But look, that's my subjective opinion. That's me hitting that. I mean, in terms of performance, it's pretty good. When we look at some of the numbers, I'm getting 183 carries, so it's a good long iron. What I would say is some of those strikes were really bang average, and the consistency in that distance-wise was really, really, really good. So I kind of think what they're saying about the high MOI is really stacking up, because the off-centre strikes on that were pretty solid. So I think performance-wise, I don't think you can argue with it. I think it's going to be definitely one that for that mid to high handicapper, it's a great looking iron in terms of the rack appeal, but what it is going to do is give you an awful lot of forgiveness. Whether you can stand the look of it, that's up to you, but it's getting the numbers out. It's launching. One of the things I like with this is the land angle's at 50 degrees. So this ball's not coming out low, it's not coming out silly strong to get me the yardage. It's flighted very, very nicely and it's coming down and stopping. So in terms of performance, you know, PXG are hitting the number with this. They're doing a really good job with this iron. Where it is just a little bit awkward for me is that overall look. So look, there you go, there's my test, there's my few shots. Let's head over. Just need to hit one more. Chris, I can't just finish on that shot. I need to hit one more. Before we rank this. There we go, that's the best strike of the lot. That sounded better, didn't it? Let's have a look, that's the last one we hit. There we go, 180 carry, straight down the barrel, good speed, good ball speed. Let's head over and try and give it the AFGolfStore score. So it's time to give it the AFGolfStore score. So in true AF Golf fashion, we're looking at our 5 keys: look, feel, cost, custom options, and of course performance. So in terms of look, well, for me, I said it before, it's not a great winner for me. 5 out of 10. Sorry PXG for that score. Feel, it won me back a little bit. 7 out of 10. It was pretty good off the face. Cost, ooh, £209 an iron. PXG have got this on their website for. That's some serious cash. So unfortunately, it's going to be a 4 out of 10. Custom options, well, PXG are known for their custom options. They have plenty of shafts, aftermarket and inline product as well. So that's a full 8 out of 10. And then performance, well, I saw it on the Trackman numbers. Actually, Trackman for me, the numbers were pretty good. So it was 7 out of 10. So that gives us an overall score of 31 out of 50. So there we go, that ends our PXG 0311P iron review. We hope that was interesting. I definitely was a little bit changed in terms of the performance, but I can't quite get over the look. If you like our videos, guys, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends.